Hello and welcome to a special edition of Smack Talking Amigos with me, Keane Davidson, from a very miserable, dark day here in England. And these are my 5 things that must happen at Survivor Series. Number 5, SmackDown Live women's team must prevail. I'm saying that they must prevail because I think the Raw women's team have more going for them at the moment. You've got Sasha Banks, you've got Alexa Bliss, you've got Bayley. You've got Nia Jax, you've got Mickie James, you've got Dana Brooke, you've got Asuka. You haven't got the stale feuds that I think the SmackDown Live women's team have. I don't think the creative team know where they're going with the SmackDown Live women's division, and that's a shame because you've got Carmella, you've got Charlotte, you've got Becky Lynch, you've got Naomi, you've got Natalia, you've possibly got returning Paige. So that's a shame, but I think that the SmackDown Live women's team obviously didn't win last year. Becky Lynch got pinned with a Bayley to belly. They need to prevail this time. Just so the women's roster on SmackDown doesn't lose too much credibility. So that's my first thing that must happen at Survivor Series. My 4th thing that must happen at Survivor Series, going up in ascending order, is that Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins, the Raw Tag Team Champions and the SmackDown Tag Team Champions, the Usos, must be allowed to go to the extreme. We've seen the Usos be in a feud with the New Day for the last 4 or 5 months, culminating at Hell in a Cell, and the Usos will go do spot move after spot move, and they will have absolute spot fest with anyone on the roster. They need to do that with Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose. All I hear about is Wrestling Kingdom and how good their matches are, and the WWE need to do something to get up to their level. I'm not saying that this will be an instant classic in the memory, but this could potentially be a match of the year for WWE. Definitely match of the night, because Dean and Seth do like going to the extreme. Dean anyway, just remember John Moxley. So allow it to go to the extreme. Allow it to go out of the PG era or the new era or whatever era they are in at the moment. Let them go to the extreme. So that's my 2nd thing that must happen at Survivor Series. 3rd thing that must happen at Survivor Series is Jinder Mahal, the modern day Maharaja, must be made to look like a true champion. The WWE champion, the WWE Championship, is the true championship of WWE, not the Universal, not the IC title, not the US title, not the tag team titles. The WWE champion, the greats like Harley Race, Bruno Sammartino, Hulk Hogan, The Rock, John Cena, Ric Flair, Triple H have held this title. So please make your champion look like a true champion. He's had 2 main challengers. He's had Shinsuke Nakamura and Randy Orton. No disrespect to them, they are fantastic competitors, but you haven't booked him in a way that makes him look like a true champion. CM Punk was made to look like a true champion, and WWE want Jinder Mahal to surpass CM Punk's reign. Wanted Seth Rollins to pass his reign when he became the Architect, and Seth Rollins would have if he didn't get the injury, because he was made to look like a true champion. Jinder Mahal, I know it's against the Beast Brock Lesnar, and I know Brock Lesnar doesn't like wrestling long matches. These matches last momentarily 10 minutes at max. But include the Singh brothers, include possibly the Great Khali stable. You don't have to have Jinder win. Have Brock win by disqualification. Have them beat down on Brock. Make Jinder Mahal look like a true champion that he is, and give this back some prestige that it needs, that it's last had with AJ Styles. And that's my second thing that must happen at Survivor Series. My second thing, Bobby Roode and Shinsuke Nakamura must be the lone survivors in the main event. Two fantastic talents. A year ago, 2 years ago, we never thought that we'd see Shinsuke Nakamura inside a WWE ring, and then he put on an instant classic in his debut match against Sami Zayn. Arguably match of the weekend, I think. Bobby Roode the same, TNA champion. Didn't think we'd see him in a WWE ring. Come over, he dominated NXT. Both on SmackDown Live. They both have a feud going into the future, but allow them to be the two lone survivors. This week, WWE released Emma, Summer Rae and Darren Young, unfortunately. So, the creative team don't really know how to push new talent and get over the obsession of big stars like Roman Reigns, Brock Lesnar, Finn Balor, that lot. So, let them be the last two survivors, let them have something and build them up from there. Shinsuke Nakamura should be going on to potentially win the Royal Rumble to main event WrestleMania with AJ Styles. That is a wrestling fan's dream. So that's my thing number 2 that must happen. Shinsuke Nakamura and Bobby Roode must main event Survivor Series and be the lone survivors. Reason number 1, John Cena to return to feud with either Jinder Mahal or Brock Lesnar. John Cena is a 16-time champ. We know his schedule is very busy, and we know that WWE want to get him to his 17th to pass Ric Flair. This is the perfect time to set up a feud with either Brock for the Universal title or Jinder. To do Jinder, you are giving legitimacy to the WWE title, and it could build it up in a way that John looks the dominant athlete, but Jinder prevails. I think a Jinder face turn will be good soon, will be fresh, but allow John Cena, maybe guest referee, to intervene and set up a feud. I wouldn't mind seeing John Cena Brock Lesnar again at the Royal Rumble. Who would? Who wouldn't? So they are my 5 things that must happen at Survivor Series. On the off note, I want to send my get well wishes to Bray Wyatt and Roman Reigns, who are fighting a viral infection. Viral meningitis, I hear. I hope you get well soon, guys. Peace out.